Hey guys, want to go over my plan from yesterday going into today, and then my plan going forward from today. So, as you can see, we had FOMC. I kind of don't really pay attention to the news events until the day of, so hopefully in the next plans I'll kind of include that. But because I like to play those a little bit different, and I was aware of it, obviously, but not when I was making my plan yesterday. So, but before the news event, I was looking at 8485s, which we kind of shot over, and then we rejected right there, which was clean. I was also looking at 6364, which was also clean, right? We have these two spots, which could have been clean entries. And then FOMC hit, and I really like FOMC. The way that I look at it, we usually either both ways or one way will take out the low and then go the one direction. So in this case, right, we had this low at 63, we took it out reversed, and then we actually took it out again, this other low, and then reversed again. But it really loves to do that, and so I was playing small size because the margin requirements were heightened on AMP due to just FOMC, and they don't want to screw themselves. So I just put an order under 63, so I got filled at 60 right here, and then I actually just had a super wide stop and just let it go all the way up to, I think, 110. Once we hit that previous high, I cut it. But yeah, so I kind of like to look at those, like to look at us taking out a low and reversing, especially on those days, or taking out a high and reversing. And I think those are usually the best entries on days like that. But going forward, my main levels are going to be 4140 and 4160. So 4140 is like the RTH high and was the RTH high twice in a row. So you can see right here, 4140, and then I also have 4160 from quite a while back. Yeah, so from quite a while back, kind of like the low of this balance, kind of like the low of that balance a little bit, and like the top a little bit of here. So I'm going to be mainly watching 4140, 4160, and then also 4180 if we look at a normal chart. I don't know if we can see that somewhere else. Yeah, 4180 is the high. And so if we can hold 4140, can want to continue to be bullish, possibly could take out 4180 and just keep grinding up, keep just taking out these people's stops. So yeah, so just trying to remain bullish until we have at least more trapped inventory, and then make a move down and try to come back up and reject that. Otherwise, I think we could just keep grinding higher. So 4140, 4160 areas to play breakout by the dip, watching for a move higher until we see big volume and possibly a liquidation.